All right, it is Sunday around noon and I have my laundry in the tumble dryer and it's probably gonna go for another like 30 minutes. So I'm going to get my reading started. My goal for today is 50 pages of this book, A World Beneath the Sands, The Golden Age of Egyptology by Toby Wilkinson. And I am on page 317, so I should be around 370 by the time I reach my goal. So 30 minutes on the clock. Let's go. I made it to page 336. My laundry is done and I'm going to eat lunch and then go for a walk. The buns are rising, so I'll keep reading. It is just about 3 in the afternoon and I've reached my goal for the day, so I have hopes that I will be able to finish this one today or tomorrow, and maybe I'll even start Belladonna today also later in the afternoon. But right now I think I'm going to watch some YouTube. I have updated my budget and that means that I have done everything on my list because I read my 50 pages. I'm currently baking my buns, I did go for a walk and I did update my budget. So everything else I do today is going to be a bonus. Good morning. It is Monday morning and I'm going to read a little bit in bed before I get up. Yesterday I managed to read some more of my book here. So I am now on page 411. I think I have like 20 pages left. So I'm definitely gonna finish today and maybe even before I get up. I am finished and again, like with Ray Barra, I feel like I have been reading this book forever. I thought it was okay. It's called A World Beneath the Sands, The Golden Age of Egyptology. So I figured it would be about Egypt and the finds and discoveries made during this golden age, but instead it was very much about the people and the politics. So it was a lot about Western archaeologists coming to Egypt and like the development of Egyptology as a discipline, but very much in England and France and Germany, and later also in America. And it was about the people from those places coming to Egypt and their work and discoveries and the politics in Egypt governing that work. So it hardly ever spoke about the finds. There was a few bits towards the end where especially the Americans working and their finds were talked about, and that was really interesting, but it was like literally a couple of pages out of 400. So it wasn't quite what I expected. So it was okay, interesting, but it was more of an exploration of Western archaeology in Egypt rather than Egyptology itself and the finds and discoveries, which was probably what I was looking for. But either way, I'm done, so I can cross that off the list. Alright, I finished my book, so now I need to clean my house, and I've been procrastinating because I hate cleaning, but I'm going to set a timer for 2 hours and call that a day. I couldn't do it, you guys. I am caving. I need a break. I've only been cleaning for like an hour, just over an hour, but I just really hate it. And I think I'm very much of the persuasion that good enough is good enough. It's not like there's piles of dirty dishes or giant spider webs in the corners or something, so it's fine. It's fine. I'll just read my book for a little bit. I just finished 50 pages of Belladonna, and it's interesting so far, but the plot is just getting started, so but there's hopes at least. And I'm gonna take off cleaning because while I didn't clean as much or maybe as thoroughly as I would have liked, I did clean. So anything else I do today is just going to be a bonus. I don't think you can hear it, but it's raining. Not hard, but like there's some rain ASMR going on. And I'm on page 90, so I am moving along way ahead of schedule, so that's nice. Today is Tuesday, it's in the morning and I'm about to head out for my doctor's appointment. But yesterday I did read 160 pages of Belladonna, so I read 110 pages more than I was planning to. And I think I'll continue today instead of reading A World Beneath the Sands, because I finished that yesterday too. And then I also put down 70 pages of Heaven Official's Blessing, so we'll see how I get on with that. Alright, it is about lunchtime on Tuesday and I did go see my doctor and everything is good. And I just had my call with IKEA to price up a wardrobe, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, but the thing he set up for me was a little bit awkward because it would leave like a hole from I have an existing wardrobe now that I want to rip out and put in a new one, and it wasn't gonna fit completely, so yeah, I think I'll have to rethink that. And while I was waiting to go to the doctor, I read like 30 pages of Belladonna, so I'm still making progress. I had planned to bake the cake for my guests tomorrow before they arrived, but I have been craving sweet things, so I decided to do it today, and of course I had to test if it was any good, and it is. Right, it's about 6-ish, yeah, 10 to 6 in the evening on Tuesday, and I just finished my almost 70 pages of Heaven Official's Blessing, but it's a chapter break, so I'm gonna call it there. I already finished this one, so that doesn't matter. And I read a bunch more of Belladonna, so all in all, a successful day. Also, I did bake the cake for tomorrow, so we can also cross that off already. Good morning, it is Wednesday morning, and I'm going to read a little in bed before I get up and get on with the day. I'm on page 251, and I don't have a set page number for today because I have plans this afternoon, but I think I should be able to get in like 50 pages or so. Alright, it's Wednesday just after lunch, and I already made the cake yesterday, and I chopped the veggies, and I have to say, I bought them yesterday, and today all the tomatoes were rotten. Like, what is that? That's the reason I don't eat healthy, because everything just goes bad on me. But anyways, they should last until tonight, like the rest of the veggies. The tomatoes had to go. And I am currently reading Belladonna. I might be able to finish it today, or at the very latest tomorrow. I did manage to finish Belladonna yesterday, and I liked it, but towards the end I was kind of flagging a little bit because there's an aspect of this, like death is a character, and I just felt like that whole aspect was kind of superfluous and, I don't know, weird. And I didn't really like it. Like the main plot is there's like a murder mystery at this gothic mansion, and Signa, our main character, goes there to try to find out, or she goes there because she is related to these people, and since she's an orphan, she needs somewhere to stay. So she goes and she figures out there's a murder mystery where the wife has died and the daughter is sick with the same disease that killed the wife. And it turns out it's not really a disease, but there's something mysterious afoot, and Signa wants to find out what is going on. And yeah, she has this thing where she can't die for some reason. I guess never really explained.
but she just can't die. But when she is in a life-threatening situation, death comes to her, and they can talk and interact and stuff like that. And I just thought that plot point was a bit, unnecessary. I really liked the murder mystery in and of itself, and towards the end, the whole death thing became more involved. And I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it, but it's definitely in the high 3s, I think, because I did enjoy it. And I think I'm going to cut the video here and then start another one for the remaining 4 days of my vacation time, because otherwise it'll get way too long for my little iPad to handle editing. So I will see you soon, and thanks for watching.